Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. Thank you, by the way, for all the goats that you've been sacrificing on the videos so far today. But warning, we just have some news. I wanted to get it out as soon as possible, which really affects the fusion plan that I did up. If you want to make sense of what appears to be this absolute madness right here, check out the video. But particularly for, did I put it as a separate tab? No, I sort of combined everything. Well, that's fine. But we do have one big change to this, which has come because of this, which is not what I expected at all, which is that tomorrow, Friday, the 9th of January, it's going to be 2x Sacred Shards. There's also going to be a 10x for Basim, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we'll touch on this just very quickly. Out of the assassins, I think Basim is actually pretty decent. What I like about him, number one, he's in the same faction as Ezio. So for things like faction wars, for faction restricted content, you can actually make use of their passives, which is pretty neat. There's also some pretty strong supports in this faction. Like if you had Wixwell, Noel, or Nicholas from last year, Godseeker's really solid. Deacon's obviously a more as an offensive support, but he's really good. So I think that Basim fits in relatively well there. The other thing I do like about him is that he provides his own perfect veil, so he's probably the most self-sufficient assassin. He actually doesn't need to go with any other assassin. He doesn't really care, right? He provides his own veil. He's got AoE that ignores defense, places block active skills, can place it through block debuffs. He's got weak and A1. He can debuff spread too. He's actually really solid. I think he's one of the better assassins actually. Um, yeah, I think he's a good champ. And like I said, he doesn't need any other assassin. He's a solid standalone champion. Not the best of the best, but he's good. I would actually advise, though, skipping this event. Don't do it. Skip it. Steer well clear, I'm afraid. And the reason is simple. If we come over to the fusion plan, I thought this was going to be 2x Ancients, which makes it pretty reasonable. And you should be able to fuse up one of these turtles during this champion chase. I think the new better plan though, and I don't know, let me put it like make it a bit. Is that the color? I've used that color already. Let's go bright pink. Let's go red. Let's go red and just make it bigger. I now think this is going to be. This is definitely 2x sacred. So I now think you actually skip this. I think you skip the summon rush. You actually do gear hunters, and you do this instead. I think this is the new plan. Bearing in mind, key idea here is there are 450 fragments up for grabs, but you're going to now have a summon rush, 2x sacreds, 2x sacreds, which usually requires like 8 plus sacreds. It's a lot. Yeah, I just think 2 summon rushes and then a third summon rush, which could have a Titan event. It could have a soul. It could have anything. I think the simplest way by far to handle this is skip 2x sacreds, effectively, thereby saving 8 or more sacred shards. Skip the summon rush as well, effectively saving another 7, and just pull your sacreds in the summon rush over here. And then if this summon rush does have a Kassandra soul in it, if it does have, I don't know, any bonus stuff in that summon rush, which is possible, you can get it over there. I think that's the smarter, better way to do it. It's the simpler way. And yeah, it means that you've got no leeway for skipping any fragments, but it's probably the easiest way to do this. So we have got that going on. Another thing, which is slight clarification that wasn't clear in the initial deck, but actually I think a cool way to look at it is if we go back to Basim, actually just real briefly. This is fun that they now show the events, which was cool. They show that for older champions as well. So let's say look at they added that in for Alice. Well, they did. Oh, that's really neat. And it shows when their event period was and whether or not you can summon them from shards. So for example, go to a champion that's no longer available, your Gigante Archer. It's a pity that they don't have its own event tag here, but that they can no longer be summoned from shards. The event was running here. That's really cool. So you have that information. What they have clarified with Augustin, I think he's supposed to be French or something. I don't know. They had a weird way to pronounce him in the video they put out today. So my understanding is that he is not available from shards right now during this event, apart from they're probably going to run like, I don't know, a 2x voids with 10x for Augustin or something, or they'll run him in a Prism Shard event. My understanding, though, is that he will remain after Assassin's Creed. So after the 8th of April, if you're American and you're confused, sorry, we do dates the right way in Europe. Yeah. Um, no, but yeah, after the 8th of April, he'll be just in the normal shard pool. He will stick around, whereas the others won't. The others are like assassin. So again, we jump to a different assassin, Edward. He's tied into the Assassin's Creed thing. He is summonable from shards right now, but after the 8th of April, they'll be gone probably permanently. Yeah, probably. So there you go. That's sort of what's happening right there. So I think that's everything we have to cover. The big warning, I would actually strongly recommend skipping this champion chase. I just don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I would be skipping both these summon events and just do the final one. I think it's the most simple, most straightforward, and you could just do it as efficiently as possible. Yeah, there might be worse champions in the summon rush, but equally there could be potential other events overlapping with it. So I think just play it safe and do it. If you miss an event along the way, you might have to do this summon rush, which kind of sucks. I just think a 2x Sacreds is it's gone from 2x Ancients, which is the best possible champ chase, to the worst possible one, which is rough. Um, yeah, real rough. And yeah, one thing I wanted to see as well. Do they have this for other? Oh yeah, they've got a Chaos Awakes. Okay, what about Asgard? I think this is really neat that they've added this in. Asgard Divide. That's really cool that they've put in this info stuff. They just need to fix it for like the Monster Hunter champions. Let's find a different Monster Hunter champ. Fatalis Blade Master. Okay, they need one for Monster Hunter. They haven't made the icon for that for whatever reason. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Do we have one for the turtles? Sure. Yeah, we do have one for the turtles. That's neat. Now that we're playing Fortnite Shadow Legends and everything's crossover. All right, guys, that's everything I've got. Yeah, thanks for watching. Just a quick little update. Just warning. And yeah, that's it. See you next time. Good luck and goodbye.